Fuckers can all go to hell.
What's up, everybody? I'm Tim Gettys. This is Greg Miller. Today, we're doing the Kind of Funny Morning Show. What did you say? I didn't even hear you.
I said, Urkers. I made it sound like I was saying, I was ending a thought that was angry. But I really just said, what I say? Uckers can go to hell.
Yeah, no, you nailed it. Like, it was perfect with the audio.
Yeah.
The person that fucked it up was Tim. Did I snap my fingers?
He didn't snap and point. He just said the audio is going live. Sometimes when he says the audio goes live, I like to fucking toss in some Easter eggs. I do the old, give me my one. Give me my one.
This whole process needs to be streamlined.
It's fucking streamlined.
There needs to be less
you know what we
motions going on.
Wait, hold on a second.
I think there needs to be more motion. Again, we have all this room.
Well, we can have motion.
You know what we should do?
That was way too cool. I felt all of the, like, woof, like the, ooh.
Wait, stop.
You're making wind.
There's a lot of wind in here.
I agree, but I'm usually
around.
the animated one. I'm not used to having somebody else come on.
Oh my God. How you doing, Greg?
Good, how are you? You know what? I'll be honest with you. I got some heartburn right now.
Oh, what?
I think it's the yogurt and coffee combo got me today.
You want me to go get you some heartburn medicine?
No, I haven't bought.
I think we have some in the emergency pack. I'm gonna go grab it.
I can't remember if I bought Tums yet. Did I buy Tums yet to have here?
No.
In my little spot, in my little cubby hole? I don't need them. I'm not to the point where I need cubby hole.
All right. You got it.
Cubby hole?
Yeah.
I know what you're
I'm gonna
talking
go look
about,
in your
but
cubby
when you're
hole.
an adult talking about your cubby hole.
I'm gonna go look in the
When
cubby
you're
hole.
adult talking about your cubby hole, you're talking about that asshole.
You are. You got a little bit of the heartburn medicine up there?
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna check on the Tums.
Now, you might. First off, shout out to No Man's Sky 247 in the chat. Oh great, Greg, no fun clips Miller.
No fun clips, Miller. I heard all about this shit. Which, by the way, the fun clips is taken over, which I appreciate. But that was supposed to be a Tim and Nick special.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be the Internet Explorer
and that's when I was
special.
fine with it. And then I got
But then
here
it
and it's like,
exploded, and now it's taken over. But guess what? That's how shit works.
No, we'll talk about that in a second.
We weasel our way into that cubby hole, and then we just go like this and spread it open. You know, until it pops.
Thank you. I was gonna say all you're doing is spreading the insides open.
Yeah, it takes a bit before there's that sound.
Jesus God. No, I wanted to give a shout out in the chat to Tyson Rhino. Mm-hmm. Tyson Rhino proving what a kind of funny fan he is by saying, Greg wearing a great shirt, I see, new deodorant. No, not a new deodorant. I'm using the certain dry combo of the nighttime.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me. And then here's the big part. The morning, don't do a goddamn thing.
Uh-huh.
Nighttime, don't fuck with me. Morning, don't do anything. Because I think what happens is when I get out of the shower and I'm hot, put the deodorant on, that's when I just can't stop sweating then afterwards. So what I do now, and I've been doing this for a while, is I don't put anything on in the morning. And then eventually I do one of these and go, all right, probably about time. And I'll go in there and I have my deodorant in my bag.
In your cubby hole.
But I've done it plenty of times where I just go home, don't use it at all.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I've been having issues with deodorant, Greg.
Yeah, you've had a rough one.
They've been pretty bad.
Yeah.
They've been pretty bad. So what happened was, and this happens every couple of years, I would say, I get a rash from using deodorant. I always use generic Old Spice, like just the original, whatever, right? But every once in a while, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a combination of the humidity and if it's raining or if it's sunny or whatever. But like, I'll get this like nasty rash under my armpit. So I get scared of using the deodorant because it kind of burns. And that can't be good.
No, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was going easy on it. That started in Australia.
Oh, you got
and that ended really bad because it was real hot there.
Yeah.
So things got real nasty, real stinky, real bad.
And you wore that shirt yesterday.
And then yesterday, I fucked up. I thought I wore this shirt in Australia. But no, I wore the other shirt. I really like it. It's brand new.
Yeah, this looks really
It's real warm, though. Touch it. Do you want to touch it?
Oh, sure. Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
I was expecting more of a denim
What
feel.
was that?
A denim feel.
You can go back to it. Don't be afraid.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
Oh, that tickled. You got like real close. It wasn't the nip, but like.
Yeah. I was getting to the erogenous zones.
Yeah. Oh, I felt erogenous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have heartburn.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's not.
Sorry, we don't have any.
I don't. Again, this isn't heartburn.
Do you want me to Postmate someone?
No. Here's what Eric Castro, friend of the show, master bartender. Go visit Polite Provisions. When we were in New Orleans, I mentioned the heartburn. You know what he said to do?
Suck it up.
Every
Take a
day
shot
for
of
like
vinegar?
2 weeks or whatever, drink a teaspoon. And if I'm lying, I'm dying. Apple cider vinegar.
I was going to say a teaspoon of sugar.
It's supposed
Did
to
you hear me say
balance
that?
you, huh?
Did you hear me say that?
What?
Nothing, doesn't matter.
Did you say?
Yeah,
apple
I
cider?
said. Well, I said vinegar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think you said apple cider.
No, I'm sure. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, vinegar's all the same.
It's supposed to bring down your pH levels or some shit. Like I'm a fucking aquarium.
Just take some. I can't remember the one I drank. It's like
Pepto-Bismol.
no, it's like a white one. Works super well.
It's, again, not that bad.
Amazing. But say the word.
Tums.
I like Tums, but that's a quick fix.
Say
Eric
the word.
Castor is talking about going in. He's going to go in.
Cleanse that.
Do this
Do the
thing.
thing and the
fix the root of the problem. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm dealing with heartache, Greg.
Oh, you and Gia broke up.
No.
Oh.
Sarah got dismissed from The Bachelor.
First off, you just did what you hate. You just
no.
spoiled it without giving a warning.
No. The spoiling is that's a late game. I'm talking about you can't if you're spoiling stuff that hasn't happened yet. That's a problem. I'm spoiling stuff that happened weeks ago.
Okay.
Sarah got dismissed, which means the show is worthless now.
Was she Shark Girl?
Shark Girl also got dismissed.
Okay.
What?
And it was really sad.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It was really sad. But anyway.
Were you
Shout out
drunk
to
last
Sarah.
night?
Last night?
Yeah.
No.
Because when Gia was filming you watching all this, and then
Yeah.
you talked, it sounded a little bit like you were slurring your words.
No.
And you were very...
She just kept fucking with me. I didn't know she was filming me a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And at that point, I think I just like dived into it.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay. That
But yeah,
sucks. Are you still watch The Bachelor?
Yeah. I'm still in.
Because the way you talk about it, you recounted the entire Bachelor story to me in Australia. It actually made me go, huh. It's a
Yeah,
fun
no,
show.
I was telling Gia, I was like, I almost got Greg. Went over to Kevin's house a couple nights ago. Guess what? Big Paula dog. Is that a thing?
She's Paula Bear. We all
Paula
know
Bear. The Paula Bear.
Yeah.
Watching,
Can't wait for Paula to have some puppies.
Watching
you know what I'm
Bachelor in Paradise,
They're
which
called
was
Cubs, you idiot.
what happened last season.
Yeah.
Not season, but last part of this season, because that's how Bachelor works.
Sure.
There's 3 shows in one season. It's a crazy thing. Anyways, watching the backup story, the background of the character right now, the Bachelor right now.
Yeah, 'cause
because she's that into it.
Okay.
She's watching it currently, but wanted to go back to get context.
Get him, gotcha.
And I'm like, she's in.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah, I think
always been in.
if there was a slower time for video games, I'd probably get in there.
Yeah.
Watch, or if maybe you never invited me over, I'd watch it. Now,
I mean, to be fair, I haven't watched it with her as it happened in weeks.
if you ever invited me over. Back to this.
We just hung out recently.
I know.
at his
I'm not
house.
serious. Back to this.
So
This is a big problem that I didn't think about. Will your children be bears or will they be dogs? I think
Oh no.
cubs or puppies.
We gotta get fucking Alex Salamita on the phone. Do you remember that shit?
No.
Because
One of Alex Salamita's go-to jokes every fucking day at IGN would be, I don't even remember what it was, but it was something about a bear dog. And
Okay.
it was like, if you're half bear and half dog, where would you get to poop? Because you get to poop in the house and you get to poop outside. I'm like, this joke isn't funny.
I mean, dogs can poop outside.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know, but I don't. No, because they get in trouble for it.
No, they're supposed to poop outside,
Okay, so
right? Your dog only.
my
poops
dog
outside.
shits outside. Yeah,
There you
if
go.
he shits in the
Whoa,
house,
whoa, whoa,
I pile
whoa,
drive.
whoa,
I don't even
whoa.
remember the joke.
I fucking pile drive. Back to you.
Portillo poops. He doesn't shit.
Debatable. Now he does. He does little baby poops, little pebbles.
Little poops, little
Now,
pebbles.
we got to come to terms with this.
Yeah.
You're a big dog, Kev.
Mm-hmm.
She's Paula Bear. When you procreate, are you having cubs or puppies?
I mean, honestly, I'll call them cubs for a little while,
Yeah.
and once they start acting like me,
Once they got that little cubby hole.
yeah, then they'll be the pups. It depends on how they come out. If they're really annoying and running around, fucking breaking things all the time,
Sure.
some pups.
If they pop out with weird hats, then they're bears.
She likes hats.
I feel like we're overthinking this. You're a big dog, Kev. Your
Big Kev
kids should
dog.
be puppies. Because, of course, Paula's a bit... Anyways, welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show. I'm one of your
son.
hosts, Greg Miller. This is the Pure One, Tim Gettys.
It's true.
Every day at 11 a.m. here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. We come to you with all the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping to the chat to answer your questions, comments, concerns. In between those segments, we give away video games, have crazy fun, jack off sometimes.
Sometimes,
You don't even
not
notice we're
all the
doing it,
time,
though.
though.
Jesus Christ.
Because you're
Yeah.
all
Do
fucking...
you know how many times Greg Miller has jacked off on the Game Over Greg show without anyone calling out in
I'm
the
always
comments?
like, yeah, tell me more. Tell me more. I was doing
And
this.
it's just happening.
You're all focused on the chin, not my dick.
Many aren't.
Wait, what?
Some are.
Tim,
Yes.
you put together this. You have a
Kind of
whole
Funny
thing
Live 2 is finally available, and I haven't been able to talk about it on this show yet. I'm very excited about it. I'm a little upset about how it rolled out because since it was an unlisted video and it got a bunch of views and all that, it didn't show up in many people's sub boxes.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's a whole algorithm thing. There was no way around it.
We
So
could have uploaded separately.
I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So we're dealing with this whole rigmarole. But anyway, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Share it with your friends. I want to get this motherfucker to over 100,000 views ASAP because we're trying to impress guests to get them for Kind of Funny Live 3.
I need to drop some stuff into Hootsuite today. I'll put some in there. Thanks for telling me. I'll do it for you. I'm on you.
Should I put it in the chat? Should I throw it in the chat for them to tweet out?
Sure. Everybody tweet it out right
Everybody tweet it out. Share it with your everybody, actually. I don't know.
Oh, now, of course, this show, the Kind of Funny Morning Show.
Yes.
Available on youtube.com/kindoffunny. Also on podcast services.
Uh-huh.
You can get it on iTunes. You can go to soundcloud.com/kindoffunnymorningshow, get it there.
If there are any podcast experts out there, like somebody that's like, I understand how these RSS feeds work.
Sure.
I understand all the places I need to get them. I understand how to possibly get them on Spotify and all that.
Sure.
Please tweet at me.
You
at
tried
Tim
Spotify.
Gettys.
They don't
I've
like
tried.
us.
They just didn't fucking respond
They
to
don't
me.
like us.
Google Play, there's all the, I don't know. I'm having these issues.
Sure.
I want to figure it out. I want to make sure that this beautiful show is getting to the masses.
Now, here's the next thing we need to talk about as we see Kevin propose here. I've been gone. I've been in Australia with you. Koaling it up, as we say. Getting chlamydia left and right.
Chlamydia.
In the chat, Beta House is responding to my little joke there about the puppies and says, and this is how Greg's wedding invitation gets lost. Last night I'm cleaning up the living room, getting ready for Jen to come to town. Moving Colin's shit out of there, because Colin just makes camp on there. What do I find? A save the date card for your wedding.
Yeah, I'm gonna mail it to you. Colin just got one because they were here.
Thank you. That was the question was it mailed and did it say Colin and Greg on the envelope?
No.
Did only Colin get one?
No.
Is Colin opening my mail?
You both are getting one. I just got them on Friday.
Okay.
So.
Did you get permission from Kind of Funny to use a screen cap from one of our videos?
Well, I'm actually part owner, so yes, I gave myself permission.
Well, I mean...
That was as much as he owned.
Yeah.
That shot.
First story comes from NintendoWire.com. Yesterday we brought in the big man, Colin Moriarty, to talk a little bit about the Castlevania Netflix thing. All we had was a little bit of blurb. Now we have more information.
Now we have things that make everything good.
Tom Brown reports more Castlevania Netflix show details emerged. Late yesterday, we got confirmation that Castlevania would be getting a 4-part miniseries adaptation via Netflix with Fred Raider Studios and Dread producer Adi Shankar. Well, I got the Shankar part.
Yeah.
Adi Shankar is what I was at the helm. Now, courtesy of IGN, we have a few more specific details. Oh, Tim, do they?
Yes.
Look at you fucking insulting IGN by taking this
I thought it'd be fun.
You're a piece of work.
Nintendo Wire needs as much help as they can get.
The outlet contacted Shankar and learned the animated show will be an adaptation of Castlevania 3's Dracula's Curse specifically, which followed Trevor Belmont in the late 1400s, where series regular Alucard made his debut as an original companion. The Castlevania series will be rated R and will be in the vein of Game of Thrones and counts Akira, Ghost in the Shell, and Young Justice as inspirations. Warren Ellis will be serving as the show's writer and producer. Comic book fans may know him from the Extremis saga and Iron Man. Did I say that right? Extremis? All right. And much more. Shankar also revealed the second season will come in 2018 via his Facebook page. IGN had a quote about it being a fucking rated R as shit or something, right?
Yeah.
Nintendo Wire.
I mean, okay, let's do the math here, Greg. Rated R is shit. Adi Shankar, if you don't know who that is, the guy that did the Power Ranger short last year.
Oh, nice.
Which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The guy that produced the movie Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
This guy knows what is up.
Yeah.
All right? So that's all fantastic. Castlevania, cool. Always a great franchise, and I think it's a cool jumping in point because it's one of those touchstones of gaming that even if you don't know the games, you know enough.
This is the thing. This is very much for me when the rumored Zelda thing was happening for Netflix. We're like, that's a great idea. People know Zelda even if they don't know Zelda, and this could easily work in the reverse. This totally works too. It's like, oh, Castlevania, I've heard of that, I know that. This guy's fucking Republican I hate on the internet talks about it all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. So now we get to see it in hardcore rated R cartoon form, which is fantastic. But and also did it say the art by the guy that did Extremis? The Iron Man?
Off. I thought it said
storyline.
Let me jump to some other fact while I cover this.
Anyway, this is just fantastic. This is the type of news that I live for. Anything Adi Shankar touches turns to gold. So very excited about it.
Warren Ellis will be serving as the show's writer and producer. Comic book fans may know him from the Extremis saga and much more.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's one of the most iconic Iron Man storylines of all time.
Sure.
So very cool. Very excited about this. Get hyped, as the kids would say.
Kevin, are you hyped?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, I was too busy thinking about stuff when you were reading that. You said something about season 2 comes out in 2018?
2018, that's what they said.
Well, season 1.
Huh?
What about season 1?
I mean, you gave me a Nintendo Wire story. I read it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I thought it's 2017 for
shit.
season 1, no?
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
Hey, how about this? Rather than be Tim Gettys and straight fuck IGN, we'll go to
so
IGN and read that
shiny.
article. Why are you shiny? What does that mean?
I don't know. It's a song from Moana. I just watched Moana, and now I'm
Jesus
addicted to that
Christ.
soundtrack.
Over at IGN.com,
was doing a David
Jonathan
Bowie impression.
motherfucking
It's great.
Dornbush, little baby Goldfarb's
don't have
little
a link.
baby,
I don't
the
have a link.
puppy known as Goldfarb, aka the boy wonder of news, says Netflix announces a Castlevania animated series. Is this the... Yeah, no. IGN spoke with already... I'll just read the whole fucking thing. The first season of Castlevania animated series will be coming to Netflix this year.
That's
the
all we
streaming
need.
service. No, we're gonna get all of it in here.
What was that?
I hit the button twice by accident somehow.
Do it again.
Each episode running for
even know how I did it.
approximately 30 minutes. According to Netflix's official description of the series, Castlevania will focus on the game franchise's Belmont clan as it follows, quote, the last surviving member of the disgraced Belmont clan trying to escape Eastern Europe from extinction, try to save Eastern Europe from extinction at the hand of Vlad Dracula Tepe himself. Kind of like Pepe. IGN spoke with producer Shankar following the announcement, confirmed the adaptation into Castlevania 3.
Do you know what Alucard is backwards, Greg?
Dracula.
Colin said a whole bunch of times.
The series is going to be rated R as fuck, Shankar said, of the
Rated R as fuck.
series level of violence.
Thank
As
you.
Many entries in Konami's game series were rated M for mature due to the blood and violence.
Is this Boy Wonder of News a new thing?
It is. I just came up with it because
I
I called
really-
him the Dark
no, no, I like
Goldfarb,
it.
Dark Knight of News. Jonathan Dornbush, Boy Wonder of News.
I like
Everyone
that.
tweet that at him. Make that a thing. I don't know if he's ever in videos at IGN, if people introduce him. I'm not sure if IGN
is,
still does
he is.
conversation.
I've seen him in
If they
videos.
do, I now demand he is
No,
called
they don't
referred
do the
to as the Boy
conversations.
Wonder of News.
They stopped conversations.
Okay.
No one talks there anymore.
Speaking to whether the franchise is aimed at the franchise's longtime fans or newcomers to the material, Shankar discussed his high hopes for the project, saying, quote, this is going to be the best fucking video game adaptation we've had to date.
Buff Arms in
I
the
like
chat.
this Shankar guy.
You know, Shankar's amazing. Buff Arms in the chat says, Tim just totally stole that from Jace. I don't know what I stole.
You know who Jace is, though?
Jace Hall,
Yeah,
right?
Jace plays games, right? Last thing he says, dot, dot,
Tim, the
dot.
building's unstable.
Whoa! That was cool.
Yeah, man, we
New
can do some
toys?
cool shit. No, we've done this before.
Next story
What is it, Greg?
comes from GameSpot.com. It is written by Eddie. It is hashtag Greg was right. Strap in. South Park, the fractured but whole delayed, as Ubisoft teases a very strong Nintendo Switch games. Nobody cares about the Switch part. What I wanted to say is, I fucking told you all. I've been saying it for quite some time. This game was not coming out in the spring, and as usual, very similar to a game called Persona 5, none of you wanted to listen. So there you go.
I believed you. Oh my God, Greg.
No, Greg!
That wasn't worth it.
No! Fuck, I think you fucked up the mic.
Did I?
Yeah, it's off. That is not a cheap mic. How many fucking times do I have to warn you about this?
Oh, man.
I can't hear
I think
shit.
you warned me like twice.
I can hear it again.
I think you warned me like twice.
All right, let's hear. Give me a second. I'm gonna
Watch
plug
this.
in.
Let's do this. It's just like a phone. Calm down, Kevin.
No, it gives me an excuse to buy
Oh,
better
my
mics.
I was gonna say,
Lord.
what's the point of making all this money if we can't spend it?
You know, I was
mean, I
listening
think,
to
like-
this fine kind of funny morning show on the plane ride.
Stop doing that. That's not a good sound.
I thought it didn't work anymore, right? I'm fixing it.
No,
this
here,
is like
here.
a phone.
I'm gonna put it to dry somewhere.
I already fixed it.
I'm gonna give you
It's
a new one.
fixed.
It's not.
It's
Go put on a new
fixed.
shirt for
No,
God's sakes.
this shirt's fine.
I was listening on the plane ride over, and Kevin sounds way better than we do.
Yeah.
So we should use the other mics for this show. That's all I'm saying.
But then we can't do things like this stuff.
No, I mean
What?
you shouldn't be doing things like that. It's like
I think you
$300
could.
mic you might have just ruined.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Nobody can hear you, by the way. Nobody can hear you through Tim.
You can talk into me if you need to.
I mean, I just think it might be.
Bury it in rice. That's what everyone's saying.
Bury you in rice, bitch.
One Renaissance says, y'all do some gangsta ass shit. Respect.
There's nothing gangster about spitting water out of your mouth.
Hey, you know what, Kevin?
Yeah, that might have been the least gangster thing ever, but I appreciate it because like that was one of the most pure Greg Miller moments where like that wasn't planned. You just did it.
He does that a lot, though. I remember one of the only times I interacted with him at IGN, he looked over at me.
I remember this story.
And you did the same thing?
No,
Pretty much.
He was drinking hot water. He looked over at me, smiled, and it all just spilled out.
I think it might have just
really
been
good.
regular water. I don't know why I'd be drinking hot water.
No? It wasn't hot water?
I think it was just regular water.
I thought you liked hot water. I feel like you
Okay.
Anyways, Eddie says as part of its newest earnings report today, Ubisoft announced that South Park: The Fractured But Whole has been delayed again, previously set to come out in Q1 2017, January through March 2017. It is now slated to arrive somewhere between Ubisoft's fiscal 2017 and 2018, which translates to April 2017 through March 2018.
That's the funniest part is people tweeting out the release date. Like I've seen
It could be coming in April.
Multiple tweets that are like April through whatever, and I'm like, oh, that's
Guys,
just gonna
best case
piss people
scenario.
off.
Best case, you get this game this fall.
Can you hear me?
More likely, you'll
You
end up
think
getting.
fall?
I'm saying, no, I don't think. I think you're playing it a
Really?
year from now.
Really?
I think you're playing it next spring. Yeah. Wow. And I would say that's Greg's best case. I'm saying for all these people clinging to hope, yeah, it's gonna be fall. It won't be. Maybe it's fall, but it won't
Wow.
be. I think it'll be next year. I think it's next year best. Even then, I can see it. Everybody forgets how tortured the original South Park was in development. Yes, the Ubisoft sale and failure happened in the middle of it, so that fucked it up even worse. But before, thank you very much. Before THQ went to shit the bed, it was just them working on this game forever. Because as you've probably picked up, Matt and Trey are fucking perfectionists, and this needs to hit everything they want it to hit, and da-da-da. Not to mention that Ubisoft's a great developer too, great publisher as well. I'm sure they want this to be as good as possible. It's gonna be a while. So everyone needs to strap in and start listening to me. Not being a bunch of assholes and saying I'm wrong. Because I was right again.
Hashtag
Time to celebrate.
Right. Oh.
I never played the first one.
I thought I was pantomiming like I was gonna do
No,
it
dude,
again.
I mean, you fuck it up again, whatever. We have one more mic.
That mic was working.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Remember you said you could hear me.
I could only hear, like, breathing and, like,
Well,
muffled
that's all I was
talking.
doing probably.
No, you were talking.
Doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound like something I would do.
There's a lot more news in
So
this
put it in
article.
some rice. Why don't you put it in the rice?
Do we have rice? Do you have rice here? Yeah. That's
What do we have? What do we have Cool Greg for? Send him to Walgreens.
Do you want Tums, too?
It's
No,
so
okay, thank
rainy
you.
outside.
You sure?
Oh shit, do we have an umbrella?
No, he's got a
You should
raincoat.
go get an umbrella?
You can use my raincoat.
You have a
Here's what we'll
raincoat?
do. We'll Postmates
Yeah,
the
what's his
umbrella,
coat?
then send him out to Walgreens to get the rights.
Oh man. All right. What else
What the
happened?
fuck? You didn't even think about the mic?
No, I did.
Do you want a new shirt?
No, I'm fine.
There's water all over yours.
It'll dry.
Do you want me to get a blow dryer?
Nah.
You sure?
We don't have a blow dryer.
Well, we sent Cool Greg.
Well, are we sending him to do anything is the real question.
Yeah, you need Tums.
No, I don't. Oh, yeah. We should have Tums here. I agree.
Yeah, all right.
All right, fine.
We
Now
gotta
we're
pick
making a
up-
shopping
all
list.
right.
See if they have Beneful dog food for Portillo's.
I'm sorry, the company won't pay for your dog.
All right.
Ubisoft did not provide any explanation for why it delayed The Fractured But Whole. The game was originally set to come out in December 2016, but in September of that year, Ubisoft announced the delay to 2017 to make sure the game experience meets the high expectation of fans. Also in the report, the publisher now acknowledges again that Watch Dogs 2 launch was not as dynamic as expected. The company added the momentum is now positive for the open world game. In other news, the publisher said the extreme sports game Steep enjoyed slightly higher than expected performance. In both cases, Ubisoft did not share specific numbers. As for Rainbow Six Siege, Ubisoft said the team-based shooter reached its highest ever figure for daily players, while the division's engagement jumped by 150%.
Ooh.
In terms of business performance, Ubisoft sales amounted to, there it is, American money, thank you, $564.8 million for the quarter ended December 31st, which is down 5.7% from the $598,000 million.
Yeah.
598.8 million that reached or recorded a year ago. In part, Fractured, it brought its thing down, and then there's more up here. It's expectations because of the delay. Then it's okay. This is now we're gonna talk about Nintendo stuff that they talked about during an earnings call. Ubisoft's CEO Yves Guillemot teased some of the company's upcoming Nintendo Switch games. It will release Just Dance 2017 as a launch title for the system, and will release multiple other games for the system in 2017 that will be, quote, very strong for the machine. Guillemot added during the call that Ubisoft won't release many new IPs going forward and will instead focus on growing its existing brands. The executive added that the upcoming movie based on the division is well on the way, though it does not yet have a green light. The first part of the script is being written now.
There you go.
There you go. That's the update on Ubisoft.
There's more Ubisoft updates. This is from NeoGAF right now. Ubisoft said that Watch Dogs 2 had a soft launch. Word of mouth has led to increase in sales each week, in line with Far Cry 4 sales. Speaking of Far Cry 4 sales, Far Cry 4 sold over 7 million in its lifetime. For reference, the original Watch Dogs sold over 11 million in its lifetime. Out much longer. Seen some price cuts.
Sure. So but no, I mean, this is what I brought up last month with the sales and NPD numbers, right? That Watch Dogs actually was able to come back and chart, which is surprising for a game that's been out already.
Performance of Watch Dogs 2 is better than Assassin's Creed Syndicate last year.
No surprise there. So that's why we took time off from Syndicate. What's going on over there?
I just feel in the chat, someone's like, did Greg stroke out?
No.
There was a moment that I thought you did.
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just love how we're just going to keep going with like the giant water on your chest.
Well, I mean,
That's
first off,
design. That's
this
the
is
state
you know what
of Chicago.
Exactly.
Long
Look at
Island,
that. It's like Long Island turned that way. It's almost like Illinois. And that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like, this is a show that demands your full attention. If you wander into this show like a lost fucking pig.
Like Babe. I saw Babe on DVD in Australia.
Yeah, that was weird. And it was like weird. The cover looked like shit.
The cover looked like it was printed on a fucking like 90s printer.
Yeah. You wander in here and you don't get what happened, it's on you. You should have been here the whole time. You know what I mean? You can catch it in the archive. You can catch it on youtube.com/kindafunny, or you can catch it on podcast services.
I mean, I guess, you could listen to it.
Yeah, there's a million ways to catch up. I'm just saying. I don't need to sit here and hold your hand. You're a fucking pig. Right? You walked in here all confused. You're a pig walking through a grocery store, and you're like, what is all this stuff? Why are these cardboard boxes filled with deliciousness that I can't get to? Because you're a fucking pig. You know what I mean? Babe didn't get to him.
Is that all Babe 2, Lost in New York?
No, I'm talking. You know what I don't like about Babe is
was it Lost in New York?
No, I think it was Lost in the City or something.
I don't.
Pig in the City.
Pig in the City. I don't like that Babe stole the pig love. From so many people that should have been going to Wilbur from Charlotte's Web.
Nah, Wilbur. I mean,
Fuck you.
Wilbur got years and years and years.
Wasn't
of
there
shine.
another pig live action movie?
There's no other live action pig movie that matters more than Babe.
At the same time.
Besides Babe 2, Pig in the City. We watched that in
You're
theaters
thinking
together.
of Operation Dumbo Drop with Bill Murray. That was an elephant.
That was an elephant. Yeah. All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, when they go to San Francisco, underrated movie. Everyone talks about All Dogs 1. Great movie.
Didn't watch
but
that
All Dogs 2. You haven't seen All Dogs Go to Heaven 1?
I did have a Christmas ornament from McDonald's. That was the gray and brown dog with the red bandana. That was like a soft one you could squeeze and he played a Christmas song. So I always liked
Charlie
that.
Sheen, the voice of him.
I always liked
His
that
name's
ornament.
Charlie.
Okay.
It was based off Charlie Sheen.
Does he have AIDS like Charlie Sheen too?
Later in number 2,
why?
that's when he goes to San Francisco.
Gotcha. He caught it in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Jesus, guys.
What? It's true.
But his little buddy, I forgot his name, Wiener Dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In both movies?
Yeah. It was 2 dogs.
Growing up as a cat person, I was probably prejudiced against this movie.
Got it.
My mom's like, we don't have to go watch those bitches.
But then
and I was like, Mom, and she's like, no, there's female dogs. And I was like, oh, we learned something.
There was a movie in the
McDonald's.
90s called Cats and Dogs. I didn't watch that one.
Yeah.
It was a little below my time.
What was that one movie we used to watch all the time about the dogs? The three pets. It was two dogs.
Ninjas.
2 dogs and a cat. And
Homeward Bound.
Homeward Bound.
That's a good one. Sally Field.
We used to love
Homeward
that
Bound
movie.
2 also ended up in San Francisco.
What? I loved. Wasn't it Shadow was the golden retriever?
Shadow, yeah.
I loved his voice in the Burley.
Yeah.
Fucking old ass
And then
dog.
Sassy.
Yeah, Sassy the cat.
Sassy was hot.
Still at GameSpot, still Ubisoft. This is a super short one. Eddie says, Ghost Recon Wildlands open beta confirmed, coming soon. Ubisoft recently let players try Ghost Recon Wildlands in a closed beta that ran earlier this month. If you didn't get into that beta, there is good news today, as Ubisoft confirmed during an earnings call that an open beta will be available sometime in the coming weeks before launch. No big surprise, they said it'd be coming, but a nice little shout out. We loved Wildlands. We went and played it. That Let's Play's up. Please go watch it. You have been. You've been supporting it. I like that a lot.
My favorite Let's Play we've ever done.
Ever done.
Yeah.
People now I said this yesterday, in case you weren't here, please go watch the Death Squared Let's Play we put up as well.
Another great Let's Play.
People really enjoy it, but again, that's not a giant AAA game, so the numbers aren't as great. I would like to get it one out there and share it. We're trying to be better with Let's Plays in 2017. We want all your feedback.
2 Let's Plays that I was in. Enjoyed both of them.
It's because we like having fun here at Kind of Funny. And who likes fun more than us? Kevin Coelho.
Except when it involves water. God forbid.
He doesn't like
What
water
does that
fun.
mean? I love water. What are you guys talking about?
No.
Oh, you mean spitting on my mics?
What would you review this show, Kevin?
Too much water.
7.8? Yeah.
Too much water.
It's Miranda Sanchez, right?
No. Callie.
Kelly. GameSpot.
Yeah. Shout out to GameSpot.
She pulled that WCW move.
Yeah.
Fucking going over there, tossing the women's title in the trash. Remember that?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch the Monday Night Wars, man.
I'm down, man.
Oh, I don't want to watch them again. I got games to play. Which games? Can't tell you. Over at Games Radar, Sam Prell says Mass Effect Andromeda director Mac Walters explains the dialogue system replacing Paragon/Renegade. This is one of those ones I want to give a good read to here. Paragon Renegade choice is dead. Let's find out why. Mass Effect's Paragon vs. Renegade morality system was one of the series' hallmarks, a way of defining your character that felt entertaining rather than uninspired. But it won't be part of BioWare's next adventure amongst the stars. Speaking with the official Xbox magazine, Mass Effect Andromeda creative director Mac Walters explained why. So Paragon and Renegade is gone. The reason they're gone is basically they felt very Shepard. They were very tied to the Shepard character. So they didn't make sense if we weren't going to have Shepard as our protagonist. What we have now is based more around agreeing and disagreeing. The reason I like that is because because in the trilogy it's like, quote, I'm going to play Paragon, and then you know which way you're moving the stick on every conversation. You don't have to think about it because you're just going to hit Paragon every time. We're done quoting Mac now. I don't know about you, but personally I can definitely relate to that. When playing through Mass Effect 1 through 3, I usually held the thumbstick up and to the right, ready to select whatever Paragon option was. I didn't really pay attention to what I was saying, just what the right thing to say was. Walters continued. With agree and disagree, it changes by circumstance, and it changes the character it changes with the character you're talking to. So you have to actually be more engaged in what's going on to know if you're going to do that. Walters also said that you and the other characters will be able to respond with specific tones of voice. Quote, we've added in 4 tones, and we'll talk a little more in the future. You're running out of time, Mac. But they basically allow other types of characters to express themselves in one of 4 different ways, and sometimes one or two different ways. And I think that gets back to the more traditional role-playing sort of feeling, and less about do I want to be good or bad, and more about how do I want to express myself. Tim?
Yes.
I forget. Did you ever play Mass Effect?
No,
Not your games?
couldn't care less.
All right, then I'll handle this one by myself. Give me my 1, Kevin. I'm gonna spit this coffee all over myself.
No!
I'm not gonna do it. No, I think this is a great idea. This is a great choice. This goes to what I was talking about in the Horizon Let's Play, if you watched that. No
was
spoilers
this a
for
Paragon
Horizon.
choice or a Renegade choice?
Please kill his mic for this guy. What I liked about Horizon, of course, and what I talked about there, and this is no spoilers for the game, is that it pops up, right, and you have the heart, the fist, or the brain, basically, and you get to make choices there, and they play into the story, but they don't define what's happening. They don't cut off relationships. They don't do this. They just enhance or make it your own. That's what I loved a lot about. I love that idea. And then I also, because that was the turnoff to Mass Effect, to Infamous, that, yeah, once I'm Paragon, once I'm going to be Bad Cole, why would I ever deviate from that? This is a much better idea. Thank you. Thank you very much, Kev. Much better idea.
A lot of people in the chat.
No, wait, hold on, sorry.
A lot of people in the chat think that we have Mass Effect. We do not have Mass Effect. I can tell you that. As a fact.
Fact! We don't have Mass Effect. If we do, you'd be playing it, you'd be giving us a review of it, correct?
Me? Yep. I'm the only person that's going to review Mass Effect here, kind of.
No, I think Nick was also on the boat for that.
Nick might actually.
He's played Mass Effect 2.
He did. He fucked those planets. He drilled into those planets.
I don't know how Mass Effect
and over
works.
again. Just
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Your cheeks are soft as fuck.
Thank you. I moisturize my face every day.
Nice, man.
Yeah. I
it's
got into it because
out.
they were hurting.
Because I saw little, I thought there was going to be little hairs.
Sure.
But I went to rub it. Super smooth.
Well, there are little hairs.
No, I know, but I didn't feel them.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I went with the grain, obviously.
The problem I have is moisturizing my hands.
Why is that a problem?
Because I have lotion now that I'm happy with, but I hate doing it because then I gotta grab the doorknob or pillow or my keys or whatever. So just like the face, I'm done with.
Yeah.
And then today I just didn't do my hands, and I should have. My hands feel worse. But Jen's coming today, so they can be rough hands like a fucking lumberjack.
You gonna moisturize her face?
Let's jump in. I'm gonna do something. Let's jump in to the tips for a second.
I get it.
Now, if you remember yesterday, we got into a civil war over the fun clip section.
Oh, can we just not even get into this?
Where you were all giving too much fun clips. Send your fun clips to Nick Scarpino.
Shit,
That's the idea, right?
Yeah, but The thing is, I think that Nick was just fucking with you. We don't need to watch all the fun clips. We just watch a couple fun clips.
Well, that's not what happened. That's not
if they send a million fun clips, that just means we have a bunch to pull from whenever we need.
Okay, that'll never happen. But yes, I understand what you're saying.
What do you mean?
Nobody's watching them. We had to watch them all yesterday. We had to watch all these fun clips.
I don't think you had to.
Well, that's how it happened.
Okay.
Tim.
Okay.
If I'm lying, I'm dying. Now, what I was driving at here is...
Yes.
Tweet him at Nick. Mm-hmm. We'll vet him that way. Yesterday, there was too many fun clips. I was told to just not even read the tips with the fun clips. Mm-hmm. And Jay Fitz sent in a fun tip. Fun clip tip.
Yep.
He said, and then he sent in another tip. And quoting our own rule. Rule number 2, all tips $5 and over will be read on the show. My vid had a video link, so you didn't read it. I'll try again with Tim and Nick. I actually just have Nick watch it. Talk to you later. Then his tip is Nick's version of beep, boop, bop. Reminds me of Nick Frost and Simon Pegg as R2 and C-3PO in Tatooine. Fun clips, and there it is. I hear you. I was doing what was instructed yesterday as all hell broke loose on the deck. Mm-hmm. We left the show in control of Nick and Colin for 5 days. They nearly ruined it. Mm-hmm. I saw that we lost 400,000 subs on our YouTube channel because of it. Mm-hmm. We're trying to get them back. We're trying to recover.
Alternate facts.
Tips for today.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like we need to make the rule. We need to steer the ship back, Greg.
Yeah, so
unless
just
you're heading somewhere
just
with
send them to Nick.
So yeah, send them to Nick. But I think there needs to be a rule about the tips because he is correct about this. No phone clips in the tips. At least you feel free, but there's no guarantee that we're going to watch it or even acknowledge it if you do that. Tweet him at Nick. That's how the hashtag fun clips with a Z. That's how the fun clips system works.
Okay.
Tipping, that's not how this works.
Gotcha.
That's
crystal clear.
The rule.
Got it. Neffy AZ gave us a tip and said, tell Colin, great show. Ugh. I am stroking out. You're right.
It's okay. You're wet. I don't blame you.
Tell Colin, great job on the new Colin Was Right. Been all digital on PC for ages and it's glorious. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, ISPs will get their shit together so we can push the digital revolution forward. Agreed. Seconded. Great job, Colin, on the show, of course. But more importantly, I think, I was talking to a friend who's in the tech business, the tech industry. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about, internet this and Comcast that. And he's like, it doesn't even matter because soon Wi-Fi will be so good, we won't need any of this shit. And they can just beam right to us. I'm like, yes. That sounds awesome. Awesome Wi-Fi everywhere. Tesla Chad gave a tip and said, Tim and Greg, can I be your friend? I'll make it official and put it in my Twitter bio. Yes, Tesla Chad, you're our friend. You're our best friend. You know that. Yes. Come on. Anonymous said, what will the Horizon coverage be? Keep up the good shit. Oh, you'll see.
I imagine we'll do a review of it.
You imagine a review?
I imagine it'll be part of Gamescast.
Another Let's Play. Yeah.
That's probably it.
Turn to Ray. Said, took a day off. Finally get to watch live. Was watching Kinda Funny live too. So proud of you guys. I shed a tear for those. Let Tim host chance. Love you. Thanks for everything. Fuck Eclipse. Sorry, Nick. Everybody, Kinda Funny live 2 available right now on youtube.com/kindafunny. Go there, share it with your friends.
Yes.
Jay Davis, 3285. No, I skipped one. Lethal Bellyman says, at Juness, every day is Customer Appreciation Day. Nice. I like that. It's a Persona 4 reference.
Got it. I didn't get it.
Jay Davis, 3285 says, it's 6 days till my 26th birthday, and I'm getting my birthday tax out of the way now.
Okay.
Also, here's a fun video. No! We said no! No fun videos!
Craig doesn't like fun.
I'll click on it and I'll see what's up. Whoa!
Oh, it's blocked.
No, it's not. It's because the fucking tip thing doesn't know how to do this appropriately.
Tip thing. Oh, man.
Sucking. Actually, no.
Flashy Ending says, announced Kinda Funny Live 3 already. Had a call yesterday. Things look like they're going well. We will have news very soon about that. But until we have the news, I'm just going to keep saying soon.
Strider GR says, Tim, have you ever played Sonic Rush? It came out for the DS in 2005 and is, in my humble opinion, the best Sonic game released outside of the original Genesis trilogy. Music by the composer of Jet Set Radio 2.
Yes. Music was great. Game, all right. I think it's a little overrated. I think that Sonic Advance is better than it. Sonic Advance 1. No, Sonic Advance 2. 2. I'll give it to 2. Sonic Advance 3 is kind of shitty. Generations is better as well. Colors is better as well.
When Dexatron says, Tim, I have the same problem with getting a rash from deodorant. I found that using the gel type of deodorant is what gives me the rash, so now I have to use the usual white stick type. Hope this helps.
Yeah, no, I don't fuck with gel. That shit's never worked for me. So I always use the white stick.
We got off topic here before with the deodorant topic. In the fact that I was using the Old Spice forever, and what I would eventually find is eventually it burned. Yeah, over a while, and then eventually my body was like, you know what, I've conquered this, and then it just didn't do anything anymore. And then it burned, and I for a while did think maybe that was what was giving me the cancer. And when I had the cancer, I was like, fuck, did I? Because it was all in my lymph nodes. I'm like, did I ignore the burning? Should that have stopped me? And I told my doctor, he's like, no, Old Spice deodorant did not. I'm like, all right, thank you very much.
Okay, that's good to know.
No, so you're fine there.
I need to find a new deodorant, but it's a hard battle,
Yeah. Oh no, I know. I've been struggling still, and I think I'm actually starting to pit out on this one. But I mean, still, this is way better than what I would usually be. You remember how bad it used to be?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this sexy?
No, it's funny.
Jen, are you watching?
Just with the.
Oh no, I know. There's a whole package going on here.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Evans 9000 says, "Hey fam, haven't watched live in weeks. Just started my final semester and a neato internship at Nickelodeon. Whoa, that's cool.
Whoa.
This show specifically has got me through hell and back. Thank you, peace, love, and bongos."
That's awesome. This show's a lot of fun. I like it.
I do too.
I'm happy we do this. I'm happy that we do it the way we do now, where it keeps us switching in and out.
Sure. Yeah, we all come in with energy.
Crazy.
Yeah. Energy. I don't think it gets too crazy on this show anymore.
On this show?
Yeah.
You don't think it gets too crazy?
No. Wahi1547 says, "Got a nice snow day over here in Delaware. Been a while since I watched live. Here's a fun. No fun clips!
Oh my God.
I'm very clear on this. No more fun tips. No more fun clips. Tweet him at Nick.
Me and Nick will have a lot of fun.
Stop it. Mr. Yasman, 300 fun clips. God damn it.
People want to have fun. Let the people speak, Greg. Oh my God. Was that a chim-chimmery?
It's one of them things with the squares.
That's squared. You can go watch the Let's Play at youtube.com/kindafunnygames right now. I was scared about the video wall for a second.
Yeah, I know. A lot of things to be scared of today.
13. Your hair makes you look so intense.
13
You
snakes.
look like a mad scientist or Jimmy Neutron.
13 snakes. I loved Colin was right, but my question is whether or not it's then ethical for Sony to put the permaban on your account. I have been on 1 year account on PSN since it launched. I would lose 1,000 of content.
1,000 of content.
He means dollars. He put the dollar sign there. It's just you've pushed me a bit today.
He's been pushed.
You've all pushed me
Greg
a little
Miller's
bit too
been
far.
pushed.
I don't like where you've pushed me.
Gotta pull him back in.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you. I understand what you're saying there. Maybe, just don't be a dick on PSN. Don't have goofy names.
Don't be a dick on PSN.
I mean, that might actually clean up a little bit in terms of now you have skin in the game. Maybe you're not. Maybe the trolls won't be as much trolls if they've been putting all this stuff in there.
It's true.
But I hear you. Also, it's the argument of backwards compatibility as well, right? Like PC, it's great. You buy your game on Steam, it's going to work on all your PCs for the rest of your life or whatever, from stem to stern. But PSN, all my PS3 games are trapped on my PS3. Now, granted, I just keep the PS3, but I don't like that. I wish it went forward. I did all this stuff.
It's really dumb.
From here on out, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, we can hope.
All right, getting back on track here. Head Cold Camper. Tim and Greg.
Yes.
Been a follower since early beyond. Question. In early Kinda Funny days, which is right now, I sent out a custom NES. I sent out a custom Kinda Funny NES cart. Who ended up keeping it? I probably should have 5 of them. Now you say custom NES cart. Do you mean the custom NES cart that came in this custom Genesis box? Granted, I know it looks like the NES thing, but then you crack it open and then there is the custom.
Is that a Genesis box?
Yeah, I mean that's all. Yeah, what else?
That looks that reminds me of what NES boxes looked like for me.
Well, remember that they were
box
boxes.
Art
though.
is NES. But the thing.
I don't have. Sadly, I only have this. This is the Spider-Man from
Genesis
Japan.
was a black
No, they don't
box.
look anything like each other.
Again, this is from Japan.
Greg, those are clearly different
careful,
styles.
Kevin.
Oh, well, I heard him. Man,
Greg's
that was
lost
good.
It.
Do you want me to open all the fun? I have them all open.
Oh, Greg.
Nobody can see you, Greg.
Good. I'm glad. It's kind of.
He's just dropped his pants.
Just want to go away.
Rubbed his wiener against the wall. That wasn't fun.
So yes, we have it. It sits on a place of prominence here in our studio. So thank you for that. Amazing back too. Yeah, I think we always wanted to do an unboxing of this, and instead it just sat on the shelf till we were like, we'll have time one day.
It's part of the set.
And we never had time one day.
Let's read a couple more tips.
Jalope says, Tim and Nick need nuclear keys. That way, only when they are together, fun clips can be launched. I agree. That'd be cool. You should have fun clips keys, and you both when you have them on the chain around your neck, and then you pull them out.
Oh, can we have like really cool?
Kevin, I'm giving you an arts and crafts project. I know you enjoy a good arts and crafts. You ready?
Yep.
I want you to make some kind of box that has 2 locks in it. Then give them the 2 keys on chains. But I want them to be those
chains.
You know those chains that are like your dog tags come on them.
I know exactly.
So if I ever
what you
want to come in and rip them off, I can. And they
Yep.
just pop right off.
Do you actually want me to do this?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
I mean, you're saying it like you don't.
Well, I mean, it would be for them when they bring out the Fun Clips nuclear box. They put it down. They put in the keys.
Do you want it to say Fun Clips and a little atom bomb sign at the bottom?
Here's what you should do too. It should be a Skycam bit. So you build the box with the locks on top of it like this, and it says Fun Clips there.
Yeah.
So when they come in,
we have to activate the Fun Clips.
Ooh, if you could do it where they turn the keys and the button lights up.
I mean, that sounds tough, but I think I can figure it out.
You like a good challenge?
Wait, hold on. Go to Greg's shot. Kevin,
Yo,
this shot is horrible.
what? What do you mean?
Is my hair?
No, it's like you never cut someone off.
Well, I'm moving
like
around.
He's moving around like crazy.
Nah, I guess even like this wouldn't be that
Still,
great.
you don't do that. You
Yeah,
don't
but
cut
we
people
also
off
don't
there.
show walls. What do you mean?
Czars04 says, I
on,
believe
shirt.
I believe a radioactive koala bit Greg and took his fun away.
Oh no!
It's not true.
I think it's
That
true.
radioactive koala opened my eyes. I'm just saying, we've come around. We're back on track. We don't need to talk about everything that went wrong in the tips before this, all right? We're back having a good show. Nobody worry about it.
I stepped away for a minute.
Obi-Wan Kenobi 27 says, just a clip. Just a clip I found on Reddit.
Keep them clips coming.
Thought people might like it.
Coming.
First off, you're just stealing from
People
Reddit.
might like it. That's all we do is we steal from all these news organizations. IGN says this. GameSpot
No,
says that.
Nintendo Wire, not IGN.
Nintendo
You're
Wire.
biased.
I'm
We all get
fucking
it.
biased.
You hate Zach Ryan. You won't read any stories that put money in his pocket.
I love Zach Ryan.
I know we all love Zach Ryan. That's why I picked him, because we all like him.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like the real people we hate over there.
Yeah.
Is this better?
Much better.
All right.
mean,
How about
weird.
this?
I'm fine.
I mean,
like
see,
it.
what am I supposed to do? That's the problem. Like, look,
I
you're
like
in
you,
it a little
Kevin. I
bit.
like
You're in
you.
it
I
a
like
little
I'm
bit.
jumping out of tips.
He's not centered
Moving
either.
to the next story here. This one comes from theavclub.com.
Yeah.
Eric Adams says Netflix puts Kate McKinnon behind the wheel of its rebooted Magic School Bus. Continuing her streak of playing thoroughly gifable women of letters and science, Saturday Night Live cast member Kate McKinnon is set to voice the fantastical coach driving educator Miss Frizzle in Netflix animated series Magic School Bus Rides Again. The casting was one of the several announcements made for the streaming service at their event in New York. McKinnon inherits the role from Lily Tomlin, who voiced the character in more than 50 episodes of the Canadian co-produced Edutainment? I don't understand that, but I guess in their world it happens.
Edutainment.
In the mid-90s. What's this do for you? Did you watch Magic School Bus?
Did I watch Magic School Bus?
You and I don't cross over with cartoons a lot. I watch
Okay,
Magic School
Magic
Bus.
School Bus was the jam.
Fuck yeah, it was.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
But wait, so is it live action or is she just the voice?
No, it's a cartoon again.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'm excited. This is awesome.
Okay.
Kate McKinnon, the homie.
I like
I'm going to
her.
give it to her.
Sure.
Although last night, I was on Hulu after I watched a lot of The Bachelor.
Yeah.
And I saw a bunch of clips from SNL, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen a lot of these things. People have been talking about it. I'm going to watch it. The Melissa McCarthy thing,
Oh, Sean Spicer?
not that funny.
Oh!
Not that funny.
That's because you don't know. That's because you haven't seen.
I did see the thing.
The original one?
Yeah, and I'm like, all right.
You're crazy, dude.
All
That
right,
shit's
I don't
hilarious.
know. Too easy pot shots. Too easy. It is like it's so SNL. And then something about then I watched a Family Feud thing with Kristen Stewart.
Oh, right.
And Kate McKinnon. I'm like, nah, bro.
Whoa, a little too extreme to just throw that out there.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was.
All right.
We
That's
only
just-
have the alternate truths here, Kevin.
Yeah. There's either alt-right or the liberals who want to burn everything down in the world.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. All right.
Him all right. Yeah. No, he's all right.
I'm sorry, Nick, can I get a...
Is that Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Nick, you want to hear something funny? You want to hear something funny?
Kevin, I'm drinking water. Kevin comes over, hits the thing, and pours on the mic breaks.
That-
I thought it was just the roosters here that had California on it.
No.
Thank you. No, Kevin
Nick.
ruined one of our
Nick,
microphones.
that's not the truth. And I'll show
That's
you.
not the truth.
I'll show you the video later where Greg just thought it'd be funny to spit all over
No,
his shirt.
didn't happen. That's not true.
So this
Didn't
mic
happen.
probably broken.
It was right.
We sent Greg to get...
No, we haven't
Greg.
sent him.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Cool
We
Greg's trying to
Postmated
get
it.
some
We're
rice.
trying to Postmate an umbrella so that Cool Greg can then walk to Walgreens to get rice.
Nick has an umbrella though.
To get rice?
Yeah, because then we can put...
Sledge.
Huh?
Sledge.
I'm not worried about it either way. Because Kevin's giving conflicting reports as well. Because if he's like, I can't hear anything over, and he's like, oh, I can hear it, and then he's over there banging on the table, he's like, I couldn't hear anything. I'm like, why? You said you could hear me.
You can
like,
hear noises that are this far away, Nick.
How the ones don't work on
is that
water?
good? Is that what we want?
Power.
That's a version of how it works. Yes.
Multiple people in the chat are saying, today's Greg's heel turn.
If we tape the mics right here. Oh, also, no more fun clips or something. I don't know. He had a tantrum earlier.
There's been a whole thing. There's a lot of hatred being spewed today.
There's been no tantrum.
You need to take a vacation.
There's been no tantrum.
We just had a vacation.
Just bad energy.
There's been no tantrum. I'm just sitting. First off, you're gonna believe him over me, Nick. How long we been working together?
I was with you yesterday. Terrible with me.
Wait, I was terrible to you?
You're pretty bad.
To you?
Just in general around me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm playing up the. I don't like the. I mean, I'm just playing it up. I've been playing it up today. Come and get a hug. I wasn't terrible to you, was I? Come get a hug. Nick, I'll drink some of this coffee and spit it in your mouth.
Spit it in Kevin's mouth.
Over at GameSpot.com. Eddie says Wolfenstein, the New Order game devs' next game is fucking bananas, Bethesda boss says. The only reason we're reading this to that point is that it comes from the Kind of Funny Games cast. Remember, Pete Hines was up on the Kind of Funny Games cast twice. Only one of them you'll ever see. The one-on-one interview between him and I is final part went up today. It would mean a lot if you went and watched it. Awesome insights on the industry, awesome insights on Bethesda, awesome insights on where they're going. Like this, where he talks about what Machine Games is up to. Of course, the quote was, Machine Games has been hard at work on something, which I can tell you I have played, he explained. It is fucking bananas, and I can't wait to show you what it actually is. You can catch the whole interview on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames.
Good job with that, by the way.
Thank you.
I was listening to a bit of that on the plane as well.
It's too easy with Pete. That's the thing, is where I felt like a jackass, of course, that we have to, hat in hand, hey, we fucked this up, and you got to come back in because we wasted 2 hours of your life. But to come back in and do it again was great because he's Pete.
Yeah.
And when it ended, I told him, like, you got to come back just for the Game Over Greggy show.
Dude, he's a fun dude. He's just
awesome.
like very, very funny, very casual, and just like speaks like off the top of his head in a very eloquent way.
I mean, and that's what I was talking about in the interview. I mean, you listened to it, but the fact that doesn't pull punches. There's no bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, he'll tell you if he can't answer something. He'll give you an answer if he can, and if it's a stupid question or whatever, he'll tell you. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like.
PR,
it's not
bullshit.
A PR thing. Yeah. There's no spin to it as much as like this is really what's happening. And I'm not saying like casting stones at Nintendo or PlayStation or whoever, right? But you wouldn't see. If we're gonna have to see the fun clip, don't watch the fun clip ahead of time. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Right here.
No, we're not. You're not gonna see it.
Why not?
I'm just scanning them. What do you mean? Why not?
I'm just saying
I can't tell if you're fucking with me right now.
I'm just saying if you're watching them, why aren't we gonna watch them eventually? You're scanning them, sure.
Mad Guy says, is the Pete Hines interview available on podcast? Yes, it is.
Tomorrow.
It'll be available tomorrow on podcast services on the Gamescast.
For the Gamescast.
Yeah.
And if you were, of course, patreon.com/kindoffunnygames supporter, it's been up.
Yep.
If you've been $5 and above since last Thursday night, Friday.
Yes.
Rounding out some of this stuff here, we're jumping over to COG Connected. I didn't see anybody else pick this up. I had this in my email today, but I haven't seen the rest. Walking Dead, the Telltale series, A New Frontier, hits retail soon, episode 3 release window. Basically, starting February 28th at North America retailers, March 3rd at European retailers, you can buy Walking Dead Season 3, the disc thing they give you where you buy it and then download the episodes later on. Then episode 3 has been, they said the window is next month. I've been wondering about this because where the fuck has it been? Episodes 1 and 2, I was in. I'm in. I liked it. Telltale with Batman was on a pretty good schedule. And then this one they've been quiet about. So I'm happy to see next month we get to play the next installment of Javier and Clementine. There's no real accent to Clementine.
That sounds right though.
It does sound right. So that's exciting. Are you gonna play this one? Did you ever finish the other ones? You and Gia started.
No. I finished episode 1 of season 1 with Gia.
Yeah.
And then
But that took
it was hard because that was back when she lived far away. So it was like our time was sacred. Now our time is worthless. We watched The Bachelor.
No, yeah. What's that been like? Easing into just being around each other all the time.
Oh,
so
it's
you can do
fantastic.
whatever you want.
It was actually weird. I spent the last week away from her. And that was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yesterday.
Her Washington trip was super quick. Washington trip was super quick. Yeah. That's a lot to do.
We're little jet setters, though. I like that.
Yeah. Back to IGN.com, the site Tim Gettys hates because he hates John Ryan. Puyo Puyo Tetris release date revealed for Nintendo Switch and PS4. Sega has announced that Puyo Puyo Tetris will release April 25th in North America and April 28th in Europe. You've played this.
I have played it. You can watch the Let's Play at youtube.com/kindoffunnygames. Enjoyed it a lot. Very interesting game. 2 classic puzzle games combined into one. It's the crossover of a lifetime.
Okay. And you said I'm gonna like it a lot.
I think you're gonna like it.
When they put Tetris in the title, I was in.
Yeah. It's very cool. It's very strategic. It switches between Puyo Puyo and Tetris, and you need to kind of think about both at the same time because as it switches, you still need to think about the game behind. It's cool.
Okay.
It's real cool.
All right.
And coming to Switch, so that's cool.
Speaking of Switch, Greg Way, you dropped this one in there from IGN because you don't really hate them. Everybody calm down. These are jokes in the show. Don't freak out, everybody. Jose Otero writes, Nintendo addresses lack of Switch backwards compatibility. Nintendo president, explained the Switch's lack of backward compatibility and that more ports from previous Nintendo systems could come to the system in the future. Quote, Switch is not backwards compatible with games designed for other systems and is not currently compatible with controllers designed for other systems, the president said. Support for certain controllers may be considered in a future update.
That's all we need to hear. GameCube support. Fuck yeah, motherfuckers. Give me Smash Bros. Give me some GameCube controllers. Let's have a goddamn good time. Here's the thing, Greg. We could travel the world. We could put that little thing down. We could play some 8-player Smash, 8 of our closest friends with the GameCube controllers. You can get a Joy-Con. You can get a Joy-Con grip. You can get a Nintendo Pro controller if you can find one, even though they're sold out everywhere. It's going to be fucking fun, but guess what? I'm playing with a GameCube controller.
Maybe.
You're not going to end up playing with the GameCube controller.
What do you mean? No. That is directly what they're saying.
They may think about it, sure.
They're not may think about it.
Yeah, but it's going to be like 4 years
Once
from now.
Exactly.
This entire article is
honestly,
just saying, we're thinking about more ports. Smash Bros.
Yeah.
We're thinking about some other controllers. GameCube controllers for Smash Bros.
Here's my thing, is I don't care. If you want to play the GameCube controller, fine. GameCube controller I love. Colin's the one who's like super like, they need to cut the cord.
Yeah, which is dumb.
My main concern with it is like, I feel like it flies in the face of what the system does. Of like, so we're gonna be on a plane, and we could just be playing this like this, or in tablet mode like this.
Yeah.
But then now we're gonna have it in tablet mode, and then a USB dongle to the box to this.
Yeah.
Probably have a separate power source for the dongle, and like,
No.
and then more cables
you don't
breaking
need separate
out.
power for the dongle. You'll be fine. It's the same dongle. It'll be the same thing. The thing you already own.
Okay.
USB, WSB. Pop that shit in. You're fucking.
Does it have
good.
WSB on the thing?
Yeah. There's room for it on the
Okay.
dock at least. I don't know
Yeah.
the portability. But no, but Greg, you're missing out the point here.
I'm sorry, I missed the point, everybody.
GameCube, slide that shit in. I want new GameCube controllers. Give me the new GameCube style Joy-Con shit.
Okay.
So I'm playing fucking Smash Bros. With some GameCube controllers on the go. Like, whoa!
I mean, you could just adjust to the new controllers too.
No.
You got a pro controller, you can go
the-
anywhere with you.
Here's
once
the thing,
you find
Greg.
it.
No, you're not though. You get the GameCube.
If Nintendo
Joy-Con
sends one, I'm
things,
calling it.
Then you get the what was I saying? Smash Bros.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the GameCube Virtual Console support that they still haven't announced. You get them analog triggers, those sweet nasty GameCube analog triggers. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Pro
I'm
controller doesn't
excited.
have analog triggers. Dumb move. What the fuck's up with that? Where's my $80 going?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. It's got that fucking amiibo sensor in there and some other garbage probably. $80, you kidding me over here? I'm excited though.
I'm very, very.
Especially after this flight, I was like, damn. And I was thinking about it. My next long flight, I'll have it. PAX East, I'll have it.
Yeah,
You fucking kidding me?
I know.
Zelda on the plane, on the go, whenever I want to go.
Hell yeah.
The hard-hitting news is done. The next story comes from twitter.com/TomHawkin5. Tom Hawkins, Kind of Funny best friend, has gotten a job over at Creative Assembly. Congratulations.
We're very, very, very proud of you, my boy. We love you a lot. You've done a lot of great work with us over the years when it comes to all your fun little... You were kind of the inventor of fun clips.
He did some stupid ones though. Let's give that credit too. Remember the avocado switch commercial?
Dude, you
That was
gotta try
disappointing.
sometimes. You gotta try.
No,
You just gotta throw it at the wall.
But you gotta
because that gets you a job in the video game industry.
You step back.
Shout
you
out
look
to
at
Tom
it,
Hawkins.
You step back. You look
my
at it. And you're
favorite
like,
Tom that I
shouldn't
know.
post this.
I can say that without hesitation.
Yo, what about Thomas?
The
Your
cat sucks, man.
Your cat fucking sucks.
Shut your fucking
dude.
mouth. You've never even met him.
I met him.
Have you?
Yeah, remember Kevin and Greg eat a pizza.
Oh shit! Yeah.
No, he's cool.
He used to be more scared there. He's a little bit better.
Okay.
Not great.
Tim, fill time for just a quick second.
Tom Hiddleston's cool, but like not as cool as Tom Hawkins. Thomas the Train was a big fan of him till the drugs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tom Hawkins is the best Tom that exists. There's Tommy the Green Ranger.
You still want those Toms?
No, well, yeah, we should have him for the office.
Tom Hawkins is cooler than him. There was Tum Tum in Three Ninjas. It's not quite Tom, but
I'm
Tom
done,
Hawkins
thank you.
is cooler than him.
Kevin,
Yo.
give a shout out to this 21-year-old. Oh, Jesus, that feels good. Oh, I forget every time how good he is at this.
He's
What is
good.
it, Vinny Levers?
Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
We're just saying
Tom
shout
Brady.
out to Vinny Levers.
Shout out to
Tom Brady
Vinny
sucks.
Levers.
Tom Brady sucks.
Yeah. Well, compared to
God!
Tom Hawkins.
Oh, Paula Bear, I understand now.
I don't. I never will.
The trade-off, though.
That's no.
Thank you. If I was promised that every night, Kevin could do whatever he wants.
Tom
sexually.
Hanks. Shit, Tom Hanks. I don't know. I'm sorry, Tom Hawkins. You might be beat.
Tom
by
Hanks seems pretty cool.
Tom Hanks is pretty dope.
He
Tom
is one of the
Selleck.
homies.
Tom Selleck's dope. Tom from MySpace.
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kind of Funny morning show each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. We come to you with the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping into the chat to answer your questions, comments, and concerns in between a whole bunch of fucking segments. We give away one video game to you each and every day. How do you win the video game? It's simple. Well, it's actually complicated, but there's many ways to win. Number one, you can win by being in the chat like you
That's
are right
simple.
now if you're watching on Twitch. That is super simple. Then there are 3 bonus ways that stack on each other so you can have up to 4 ways to win. You can subscribe to us on Twitch. You support the dream. You get the Kind of Funny logo next to your name. You get the Kind of Funny emotes. You get private chat time with us. One day you get to play multiplayer games with us, like the For Honor stream tomorrow that I have to promote after this. 12:30, right after this, we're doing the For Honor stream where I'm going to 1v1 a whole bunch of you motherfuckers. You get the show ad free too. Then you can go support us on patreon.com/kindoffunny or patreon.com/kindoffunnygames. I should say and/or. If you give us $2 or more there, you are automatically entered to win there as well. So you can have up to 4 chances to win if you're here. 3 chances if you just want to pay money and never come back. We understand. We don't care.
No care.
Today we're giving away the game Doodle God.
Doodle God.
This is from Xbox. A shout out. This is on Xbox One. It says Steam there, but this is from Xbox. It's the Xbox One version of the game. It might be one of those games that goes everywhere. I'm
Yep.
not 100% sure.
Oh.
Xbox has been great about supplying
Windows
codes.
everywhere.
So, earlier the random number generator picked Patreon. The random number generator picked Tyler Hall. Tyler Hall, you have won Doodle God.
Tyler Hall.
On the Xbox
bow, bow,
One.
bow, bow.
So congratulations. I'm sending that to you via email. Do you have tips open?
I don't have tips open.
Okay, well, then I'm going to leave the email open and I will send it in a second.
You will send it in a second.
Well, let's see what we got here now.
Tim, what were you so befuddled about?
I don't remember. I had something that I wanted to tell the people, but I forgot what it was.
You remember.
And then I was trying to remember and I couldn't. Let's read some tips, Greg.
The Western Dude says, love you guys. Finally get to watch live. Snow day from work due to this northeast snowstorm. That said, how much do I have to tip for you guys to use the podcast mics during the Kind of Funny morning show?
No,
can't tell-
we should get better lavs.
No, we should use the
Or-
podcast mics.
What I was thinking is
Madonna mics.
we should switch to wireless lavs. And have little docks for the batteries, like to recharge. That way, you guys can get up,
No.
go get a coffee, and keep talking.
Madonna mics would be funny. But
We would hate 'em.
We
Yeah.
would, but it'd look funny.
It would
No,
look
I
funny.
want the podcast mics.
Can we just get mics that hang here and we just use them like we're ring announcers?
I'm gonna hard no on that one.
Okay, well, thank you for thinking. That's all.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I mean, actually, we totally could because we have an extra set of the A2020s. So.
BT 2020s.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
All right. Next tip comes from Brandon Rosa. He says, you guys ever hear of the masturbate, drink, run, eat challenge? Attached numbers 6, 12, 18, 24 to each activity, complete in one weekend. Hashtag GOG topic. My channel /podcast thanks to Kind of Funny Discussed. My channel /podcast thinks to Kind of Funny Discussed. I don't know what that means.
Hold on. What?
Don't
Say those things again?
toss out the last part.
Yeah.
Masturbate, drink, run, eat. And then every time you do that, so masturbate would be 6 points, running is 12 points, eating is 24
I thought it was
points.
just saying, like, do all those things in a weekend.
No. We
I've
keep
done
track
all
of
those
it.
except
Then
running
we come
every
back and
weekend
we're
of
like,
my
bam,
life.
here's what I've done.
Got it.
In this thing. It's great. It's just way too complicated in terms of how many things we all have to do.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a complicated topic, it just never goes anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Colin, watch Hamilton. No, all right, no, we don't have time for that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Hey, document Nick's supply run to Taco Bell. It's like, wow, it's just
Too much shit.
too tough. You can't do it.
We're lazy.
Scooby Shag says, kind of funny animated episode idea. Flashbacks of Kevin having to deal with all the different ways Greg has fucked up the mic he keeps in his pants. Oh, the microphone I pull out
he
when
does
I
have
okay.
a mic in his pants, yeah.
P.S. Colin was right. Hail, Colin. Gifted Dim 63. Greg and Tim, when are you guys going to replenish the blue hoodie in the shop? It would be great to get one in a size medium. Thanks for all you do.
I hope soon.
We know. We are waiting for a whole bunch of merch from them as well that
Yeah.
they're out of stuff. I broke my blue hoodie months ago.
You broke it?
Yeah, my zippers keep breaking on my hoodies.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's really weird.
What are you doing?
I think it's just the people washing them are doing stuff to them. But I'm just,
You're goofing.
spoofing.
You think we can fix it though? Why don't you just bring it? We get a zipper.
Oh, but I have I would say there's like 3 hoodies with broken zippers, and then that raincoat I have is a broken zipper too. So I was just gonna
Damn, dude, all your zippers are gone.
just go into that stream stress in the neighborhood and be like, please fix.
okay, that makes sense.
What do you got? No?
None.
Okay. Tessaloo, we'll say.
Tessaloo.
Greg, which Mass Effect is your favorite? Love what you guys are doing. Keep up the great work. Mass Effect 2.
2.
Yeah. Mass Effect 1 was too boring, I felt, and I know I don't agree. And I got out of it. I mean, I put a couple hours in. It wasn't like I played 30 or something. It just didn't work for me. And then Mass Effect 2 was great because I thought the story was really good and compelling, and the characters were super interesting. I loved it. And then Mass Effect 3 was the end cap to that, but it didn't have the same. This is a suicide mission. Assemble your team. All right, I gotta go see Jacob's dad and do this. What happened to Jack? And that was fucking awesome. Boone the Real Deal Riddle says this brand new deodorant works well, stays dry, doesn't irritate, no aerosol, better than Dippin' Dots, but not better than Inventor's Daughter. Oh, this is the guy who claims to have dated the inventor of the Dippin' Dots.
Oh, shit.
Jason, dry spray deodorant.
Jason.
Fresh cucumber is the flavoring there.
I don't like that.
You don't eat it, it's just the smell.
Frog and Bullish 89 says, Tim, thoughts on spit? When is it ever a good thing outside of part of the digestive process? I think it's too smelly for lovemaking and fun times with friends, but people in the movies use it all the time in these scenarios. Not good. Fun time with friends. I enjoy you. I'm not down with the spit.
In general?
Yeah.
Once when my dad used to wrestle me, I'd have like the entrances and the championship belt, and I had like the urn and shit, like you know what I mean. But we would do like professional wrestling, and like mom would be like the ring announcer and stuff, and blah blah blah. And it was great, and it was fun, and all these different things. But I'm a little kid, like I'm small, you know what I mean? It's like anytime I lost, obviously he was jobbing to me. And so one night he was going to beat me, he decided, you know what I mean? And so he had me pinned down, and he had my, like my arms pinned to the floor, and like I had no recourse, so I spit in his face. And like it was like one of those things is you do it, and then like mom stops talking, and like there's just like deathly like silence falls over the room, and I was just like,
JR just comes
I'm
in.
sorry. By God, he spit in his dad's face. No,
that's awesome.
It was like go to your room. This is over.
Yeah.
Like you got that was not, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh. But I didn't understand. Wrestling was fake. If somebody would have explained, I needed to lose the belt to keep it going. Josh Grav says, Greg, I give you this tip with no clip. Have a nice day. Thanks, Josh Grav. JFit7 said, to be clear, I love you all. I'm glad we have some hard rules about the fun clips.
Oh, yeah.
Greg says this show doesn't get too crazy. Look at his shirt or tip of fun clips. Tim, great color on you. Love it.
Thank you.
That was the joke. And I knew there was another fun clip coming. So that's why I was like, we don't get crazy. And then I went crazier. Feel the Bernard. Nope. Feel the Burn Nerd.
Burn. It's a weird name. It always gets
But it's Feel the Burn in that, but yeah, I understand. It's just nobody intercaps or puts space. Hi, Greg and Tim. Would you consider making a show focused on fun clips? We could get hashtag let Tim host and have Nick co-host it. It would be a hit.
I mean, that's pretty much when me and Nick are on the morning show.
Yeah.
We just get through the news just to get to the fun clips.
Sure. And I think a show that was just that might get us in trouble with us just ripping off.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Booty Snacks.
Booty Snacks.
Hey guys, real snowy day over here in Boston. Thanks for warming me up a bit. Serious question. Am I a baby-ass baby for playing Resident Evil 7 on easy? Love the game, but it's too hard and scary on normal. No, you're not a baby-ass baby.
Yeah,
play games however you want.
Do you.
Who the fuck worries?
Although, honestly, Resident Evil 7 is pretty easy on normal. Like,
Not for him, so.
Interesting.
You don't worry about it, yeah.
Do you. But like, did you try normal? I think you could do it.
It's always a weird thing with that. Started the game last night, and the multiple difficulties there, and it's like easy, normal, hard, very hard, or whatever. And I'm like, well, normal's usually right in the middle of the options. I'm like, that's where I want to be. But this one I was like, do I go up to hard? What do I do? And I was worried, is this going to fuck up my
normal guy.
trophies?
Normal is like, this is how they want you to play. And if they wanted to play otherwise, they should have called that mode normal.
Yeah. Koi NC says, welcome back, Greg and Tim. Hope your next trip is to London. Tim, I just finished Final Fantasy 15, and I think I might jump back in for the Platinum. It doesn't seem too bad. How have you progressed with it?
Adamantos battle. I am now, I don't even remember. It's been a while because we went to Australia and stuff. I think I'm on chapter 11 now. I'm fucking loving it. I said this before. I'm just going to kind of slow play that game. Like, I'm really enjoying it, and I heard the end gets really good after 13. So, and they're also going to patch 13, so I'm kind of just like in no rush to like get through this right now. But Final Fantasy 15, I think it's going to be remembered quite fondly.
Good. Tribute to Dwayne McDuffie. I thought I'd give him a shout out. This is Dwayne McDuffie, of course. I thought I'd give him a shout out. He did a lot in the comic book industry with the POC Hero Initiative, starting with Static Shock. Consider signing off with OP2 of Static Shock. He means People of Color Hero Initiative with Static Shock. Of course, Static Shock was awesome. I remember I was introduced to Static Shock when they did that crossover with DC, and he showed up, and all the other characters from that imprint that I can't remember the name of showed up. Oh. I don't understand what he means by OP2 of Static Shock, though.
OP?
OP2?
OP2.
Consider signing off with OP2 of Static Shock. Someone in the chat, clarify what that means.
I don't know.
And then
Did
Beta
you watch
House.
Static Shock on WB? The cartoon?
Oh, see, to me, he's a comic book character. I don't think of the cartoon. Maybe that's, what does he mean? Opening 2? No?
Maybe.
OP2? I don't know. You look at the chat. Final tip, calling it. Beta House says, gents, first kind of funny tip. Here's a little scratch for popcorn when you guys go see the Lego Batman movie. Or for some beers after work. Beers might be the better idea.
Thank you.
I thought Lego Batman was reviewing well from what I've seen.
Yeah.
People seem proud of it, happy with it. No? We're going to jump into the chat now. 3 and 3.
They're talking about the second season theme or whatever.
Is that a thing we've always done, the 3 and 3?
No, Nick said yesterday Nick was like, if we're going to have fun clip rules, we need to have question rules.
Oh, shit.
And we're going late, and I have a bunch of tweets I got to schedule.
The 3 and 3, because Colin was like, oh, yeah, we've always done that.
Colin used to do it all.
Oh, really?
And not all of the time.
I remember 5 and 5.
Yeah, it's just, don't worry about Colin.
Right.
According to him, he invented sliced bread.
He did. He showed me them. From
Damn it, really? He did
Yeah,
fucking
no,
do
that
it?
was his.
Shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Stark My Balls in all chat says, new Beauty and the Beast trailer number 3.
So, I'm confused about this. I heard that the trailer that came out last week was the last trailer. I don't need any more trailers. I'm so sold on this movie.
We're done, okay.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Have y'all motherfuckers been listening to that Ariana Grande John Legend?
I've been here all night. Ariana. Yeah, I've heard it.
Beauty and the Beast song? My God.
It's
the
about
jam,
her,
dude.
It's about her fucking,
jam.
Fucking too
this
much.
new one is also about her fucking, the Beast.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's great.
I got hair everywhere.
Ariana Grande doing
him.
her Dangerous Woman World Tour.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about it. Don't have tickets, but I want tickets. I'm going to try to get tickets somehow.
Tweet at her. You're verified.
Yeah, tweet at Ariana Grande. Hey, any way I can come through? And she'll be like, yeah, Tim. And I'll be like, oh, shit. Let's do this shit.
Frog Hips gives us a tip and says, Greg and Tim, I want your input about California.
Okay.
I just applied to a job in Santa Cruz.
Cool.
Any thoughts on that city and California in general? We would be moving from Alberta, Canada, eh? I've only been to Santa Cruz like twice, 3
Santa
times.
Cruz is the dopeness. Santa
nice
Cruz is one of my favorite places in the world.
Yeah.
Visit.
To visit.
I can't imagine
wouldn't
living
wanna
there.
live there. Yeah. But I mean, there's a lot of good food over there.
Also,
cool beach culture. You can get away from people really easily. Actually,
You're like 30 minutes away from like.
And you're
cool
30
stuff.
minutes away from really cool shit.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe a little bit more because the 17 takes hella long sometimes.
Well, I mean, depends on where you're trying.
The
to
San
go.
Jose. Oh, I'm thinking.
There's a dope ass arcade though. The arcade that me and Kevin grew up
It
with.
really sucks now.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like I went 2 years ago with Spencer.
No, it's cool. All the old shit's just in a different corner.
Yeah.
They didn't get rid of anything. It's good.
Silent
They have
Scope,
laser
man.
tag as well.
Silent Scope.
Number 2. True Epsy says, Greg, have you seen the movie Split? Thoughts? We won't ruin anything. I did not see Split. It was you though, right? Or was
saw
it
it.
you?
We all saw it.
I had somebody spoil it for me.
Oh.
Where I was like, I don't care, just tell me. Just tell me what it's about. And I'll tell you.
I don't think it was me.
Okay. I will tell you. I want to talk about it. I don't want to spoil anything, but
Yeah.
stick with me, all right? This is similar to what I talked about last with my movies of 2016, right? Of like, I should just go see movies when I like people. I like James McAvoy. I like M. Night Shyamalan, right? And for me, this suffers from the same problem Unbreakable did, where they marketed it one way, and then you find out, you're like, oh shit, really? Like, that makes me more excited. I'm gonna spoil Unbreakable, everybody stick with me. When Unbreakable trailers were going, you were watching them like, what the fuck is this? And it wasn't until it was like coming out on DVD or whatever, where they ran trailers on TV where it was like, oh, comic books, but there are legends and they're coming. I'm like, this was a comic book movie? I will totally fucking go see that. Oh my God. Watched it, loved Unbreakable. Unbreakable was fantastic. Split, I saw and I'm like, all right, it looks like that kind of horror-y whatever movie and this is what's happening.
Have you seen the movie? I thought the trailers did a really adequate job of showing what the movie is.
I understand that, but knowing what the twist or the ending, whatever you want to say is, makes me 4,000 times more like, fuck! I don't know how you can't tease that, I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it just seems like what the trailer makes it look like he's doing doesn't end up what he's doing, right? Like he's building somewhere else with it.
No, the trailers, I think the trailers are very...
I'm
On the
not
nose
sure
about
what
it.
like the twist you're talking about.
But anyways,
Mute all the microphones.
Okay, hold on.
We'll be right back. Just saying, I feel like I looked at it, I'm like, oh, it's like another Eli Roth torture-y kind of thing. Cool, they're kidnapping these people and they're putting in them, right? Like, it's like 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, it is very much like that.
I was like, I'm gonna go see 10 Cloverfield Lane, not because he's abducted two people, but because what the fuck's going on outside of the world? I feel like if I had more context for what world they were existing in, I'd be more excited for it.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
It was good. You should watch Split.
I'll eventually see it. Probably on the back of a Virgin America flight.
I feel like because the acting, it was great. McAvoy and then
McAvoy killed it.
McAvoy killed it. I think that the girl did a
The
really
girl
good
did
job.
a fantastic job.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah. She liked my tweet when I told her she did a good job.
Nice job.
What's his face? Could not give a fuck though.
McAvoy?
No, M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, I'm not Shyamalan, yeah.
Only 70,000 followers.
Really?
Yeah. You guys should get him on the show.
We should.
Okay.
Just to talk about Signs.
Fuck
I would
yeah.
love that.
What a goddamn awesome movie Signs was.
I'm such a fan of the fact that all of us are fans of
No,
Signs.
dude, we
So
need
many
to
people hate
we need to
Signs.
talk to him about how amazing The Visit was.
Yeah, I want to give him a high five for the video.
Yeah, because I
He
enjoyed
did
the
it,
shit
man.
out of the
All
movie.
right. Hold
Enjoyed
on.
the shit out of the movie.
We're going to his Twitter. Is he verified?
Yeah.
We're going to Twitter.
He is verified. All right, we're going to tweet at him. Everyone's going to have to do this.
Everyone's retweeting? What's happening?
I need retweets and then a response to this tweet saying, yeah, go on the show.
This is exciting. If we get M. Night Shyamalan. I'm
Like,
done.
here's my thing, though. Do we talk to him about The Happening? And just be like...
Oh, we talk about The Happening.
Because we're like, what happened? Like...
There's a lot I want to know about The Happening.
Did you,
the
like-
thing we don't talk about is Avatar.
Oh, shit,
at this
yeah.
point,
No, that didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Didn't happen,
He
fuck
brought
that.
it back. If it ended there, it would have been bad, but no.
Yeah, The
He brought it
Visit
back up,
fucking
so
brought
it's
it
like,
back,
all
yeah.
right, I'll forgive you. You've earned this.
Hey, M. Night Shyamalan. Kind of funny we all love your movies. You want to come to SF and be on our podcast? We'll fly you in and feed you.
I like
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Yeah?
Or we
Should
should-
I get a GIF? Should I get a Signs GIF?
No.
Just the Joaquin Phoenix? You don't like that one?
That might be too scary for him. He
Yeah,
might
I
think
feel
we're
like that makes him think that we care too much.
Okay, cool. All right, then I'm tweeting it out right now. Everyone retweet it and respond to it saying, yeah, you should do this. They're good guys.
Or please do this.
Please, yeah, you can
Yeah.
toss that please in there. All right, cool. He's been followed as well. So when he DMs back, we'll make this happen, everybody. Big old M. Night Shyamalan coming on in.
What a twist that would be.
What a twist. I'm going to put it in subs only mode. One of your benefits of being a subscriber. Thank you for all your help.
I'm gonna retweet you too.
We are into it. We are into it. Do. Ex Mata says, I'm sure he needs you to pay for his flight, lol. We're just saying we're making it easy. We're not people who are just like, hey, come on up. We're like, we'll make this happen. We'll get him in here.
Yeah,
We'll make this go.
it's a new world. Give me some good ones, Greg.
I'm trying. I'm waiting for a good one. Barrett G93, are you celebrating National Pizza Day? Here at Kind of Funny, every day is National Pizza Day.
We getting pizzas?
Every day is National Pizza Day.
Every day is a national
day on
pizza,
pizza.
day.
Pizza. This Chicago Bear says, Greg, what would it take for you to grow a beard? Money, sexual favors, hostages, what?
Us?
I don't know. Probably being off camera for a month. Because it just doesn't look good as it slowly
there's
comes
like a
in.
weird
You look
moment.
bummy. I look like a bum. I can't talk to people. And
I don't feel like it does. Last time you had it kind of growing out,
Yeah.
it looked all right. Like, it was definitely coming in.
There's just always like.
You have aged like a fine wine.
I agree with that 100%.
Look at you
I was
son
a
of
fucking
bitch.
troll before. Did anyone? I don't think I was on the show. Did we bring up that Tribune photo?
No, I mean, I don't know. I'll go get it.
All right, thank you. Bring that up for sure. But yeah, I definitely look way better than I used to. Jesus, you kidding me? I didn't really do much either. It's great. It's getting better. I keep telling Jen she's lucky. She's lucky to be in love with me now. Mm-hmm. Because yeah, if you were in love with me back
Look at
then,
this
when
fucking kid. Look at him.
I don't know. Look at
God
him.
damn it.
That's a winner.
Yeah. I always look really good when you don't shoot to the spare tire. You keep it up above here, even a little bit above the titties.
Yeah.
I'm looking real fucking good.
Arguably the best photo ever taken of you.
Thank you.
Ever.
Thank you very much.
Ever.
You should make that your cover photo.
I did. It's
Oh,
already
you did? Yeah. Good.
There it is.
How old were
Good
you? in
lord.
this?
This is right as I got the Game Over column, so it would have been 2006, so I would have been 23. Yeah, 23.
Look at the fucking...
The girth on my head.
No, I mean, it's just like the butterfly that was hiding in this son of a bitch. You know what I mean?
It's just weird to look back on because I don't remember looking this terrible. And so it is a question of, is it just an angle thing? You know what I mean? Was I this big and like, the hair sure is bad.
Well,
the teeth are yellow as fuck.
That's just a
No,
picture.
yeah, I mean, the angle is correct for you to look nice. I mean, it's slightly up. You know what I mean? Like, this is a good angle.
This is legitimately the best they could do. I was like,
What's crazy is how, like, I feel like you look really young in this picture.
I know.
And how much, like, you've matured into a handsome man.
Brotherhood
Thank you
93
very
says
much.
he looks like a hamster.
I agree 100% with that. Just a fucking pumpkin on my head, for a head there. You know what I'm talking about? There's me and Hideo, chilling out. Thanks for your support on that, of course.
Oh, I love it.
Now, Scoptimus7 keeps saying this. Greg, when Kevin spilled all the water on you, was he just helping you get ready for Jen tonight? You keep saying that. It's not a funny comment, and it doesn't make sense. Like, are you saying, is he bathing me?
Mods, time him out.
Is he bathing me to get me
Time
ready
out
for
this guy.
Jen?
Time out this guy. We're done hearing him.
Water's not good lubricant. Neither spit. We went over this.
Yeah, of course. We've been there other times.
Yeah.
HK Gil Thunder says, thoughts on the world of Final Fantasy? I think Greg would like it. I haven't played it. Did you play it?
World of Final Fantasy? I tried it for a little bit. It's a little too chibi for me.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, it just lost.
Is it? I feel like when we were watching it, when we were doing the Square presentations and all that stuff, it seemed like one that would just confuse me mostly. Like, I need to know these characters, right? Like,
Yeah, pretty much. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a greatest hits of Final Fantasy. Like, the gameplay is very cool, classic Final Fantasy. Like, it's like what Colin likes about Final Fantasy. But yeah, the story, it's a little... World of Final Fantasy is one of those games where I'm like, I don't really understand who the target audience is for it, because it's like, hey, this is a game for all the old school Final Fantasy fans, but we're gonna make it for kids. And it's like, no. I just don't get it. Like, is the idea that these kids are gonna be introduced to these characters and want to go back and play the old games? Like, if that's the battle plan, sure, but I wouldn't have done that. I mean, I'm not a marketing genius.
Are
That's
you?
a lie.
I was gonna say.
I'm not a mic genius, though.
No, I noticed that.
I'm the master of hype.
Don't listen to Kevin. Everybody here is fine.
What? What's wrong?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
He's doing a great
The
job.
Deadman97 says, Greg, thoughts on this season of Flash? I am behind. I didn't watch this week's episode. Or last week's, I guess, right? Because I was on the road. But I'm enjoying it. I'm excited. I like where they're going with everything. I'm excited. It always gets really good towards the end. I'm glad that, I don't want to ruin anything. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Don't worry about it. And then, did you play Fire Emblem Heroes?
I've been playing it.
The
yes.
final question is, the trained chimp says, Tim, what do you think about Fire Emblem Heroes? I'm actually really liking it.
Dude, it's fucking
liking the arena,
fantastic.
sorry. And it can be played without money.
Yeah, Fire Emblem Heroes is awesome. It's a Fire Emblem Lite, but I think that's what it needs to be on mobile. I think that, unlike World of Final Fantasy, I think this is going to get a lot of people addicted and welcomed into the world of Fire Emblem, which is a great world to be in. Smash Bros. Introduced me to it, and now it is one of my favorite franchises of all time. And I'm happy that so many people are playing it. It's super cool. We're going to be doing a games cast later. Me and Greg, one-on-one.
And then Nick
Nick
for a
might
little
make
bit.
an appearance.
He better. Nick, you gotta come. And I don't want to alarm
We're gonna
anybody.
talk
If
about
you remember,
Fire
Nick was going to come back for a hug after he got coffee. He never did. So we might have a dead Nick Scarpino on the floor of the kitchen.
No, he's got headphones on.
Well, maybe he went in there and dropped dead. Did you think of that?
Yeah.
I don't know why people don't think about that. Maybe he's sick. Maybe he's hurt. Maybe he's fallen and he can't get up.
We done?
Yep. If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Kind of Funny Morning Show each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. We come to you with the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping in the chat to answer your questions, comments, and concerns. We also give away stuff. Did you set it up so like it's a transition now? You give away a video game every day.
Yeah, but I want to make it. I want to like change it. I want to get one that's just the truck.
Okay, cool. You remember you can download this now as a podcast, audio podcast everywhere. You can get it on youtube.com/kindoffunnygame. Nope, kind of funny as well. Do you want to read some subs?
Yeah, I can. Where are we going to start?
I mean, you can go to the bottom.
Start
and
from
start.
the bottom.
Start it from the bottom now. We're here.
Today's Thursday, right?
Yep. Start it from the bottom now. The whole cruise.
Wow, we got a lot today. We got Scad Matrix. We got Deadhead Jerry 420 who says, these pretzels make me thirsty. Recon the Rock says, can't wait to see you guys at PAX East 2017. Can't wait to see you.
Panel on Friday.
Black
Nighttime
Ball
panel.
Hog, Head Cold Camper, Corey CO4, Lumix 23, VLG 59 says, okay, Google, text Paula, it's over. Steven Sargent, I hope you use my money to do fun things, not bad things. MTH Baker 90, Caesar World 4 says 5 months bongos. The Gamer Lemon, Midnight Toker 920 says, been a sub since day one, here's to another 2 years. The Gamer Lemon, again. That doesn't make sense. One of them has a capital T and one of them doesn't. Tigers Fan O, Ragoki 25 says, Greg, I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Obi-Wan Kenobi 27. Wraithhawk, Skeet Street Playa, L. Mitchell
Street Playa.
08075. Who you jiving? Says, squirt this in my mouth like a sports player.
Yep.
Garrick DR, Iluga Ro says bongos.
Bongos!
John Cox 101. Laserfoot says, what will we get first? TurboGrafx or bongos? Probably the bongos.
Did you ever explain to everybody the TurboGrafx 16?
I haven't yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Did we ever figure out the origin of that?
Absolutely not.
Great.
Fred and Entrepreneur says, 6 months and still going strong. Let the garbage truck on fire continue burning forever. Thanks for all you do for this wonderful community. Thank you
No,
for
thank you.
being a wonderful community. Blanket 483 says, keep sodomizing that poultry. Matt's 08, China Rooney, Jump maybe, Adam Banghurst. Robert Grayson says it's all perfectly legal.
It's all perfectly legal.
Arctic Warlock says, Greg, squirt lotion on the top of one hand, then invert the other and rub them together. You look silly, but no lotion on fingers, and the tops get the proper treatment.
Ah.
I feel like the bottom needs treatment too.
Bring me my lotion, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Let's try this out.
Rob
Jesus Christ.
Kiji says nothing. Lucid Dream says, Tim, do you watch MTV's The Challenge? Why not? Love you guys. Used to watch it. One of my favorite shows of all time. The reason I love The Bachelor so much now is because it's so similar to The Challenge. I don't have cable. Don't plan on watching MTV anytime soon. So that's why I do not watch it.
Gotcha.
Zeppelin says, no more fun tips, no more fun clips. And Lisa33 says, can't wait to meet Greg in Edmonton next month. For information, there's a great poutine place right next to the theater.
Remember, yeah, I just tweeted about this today. Heel Kick, that movie I'm producing, has a GoFundMe. They have their final 7 days. The movie's done. Danny's just trying to, make sure he can afford the movie to do. And then here we go. Inverted, do this.
Boingo, boingo,
and then hold on. And then the premiere is March 18th in Edmonton. It's a Saturday. Like I said, I tweeted it. I'm gonna be there. If you're in Edmonton or the area, come hang out.
You in Canada?
Tickets will be on the sale. Yeah, I know. Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it?
I gotta still use my hands.
Oingo Boingo Existed says, Oingo Boingo song of the day is Sweat.
Oh,
Ice Flip 42 says, what up? 5 months of bliss. Pellegrini 17 says, I think after 25 months you should put a ring on this.
I'll put a ring on something.
Parb Nui, Ames Janderson, Tamtran 48, Phoenix Down 318 says, yay, 21 months. Thanks for all the content. Clover Leaf Bane say, give me the one band. Here's a, and he cuts off. I'm a Wild Pig says 20 months. Suck it, wallet. Penguino Rojo, Fortune 81, Suicide King, it's 3 months. Fun clips. You can just say fun clips. Oh my God. And finally, last but not least, Jace Rava says Phoenix now has the best pizza. How's Colin feel about that? Son.
Phoenix has the best pizza?
Death Squared.
Who the fuck's saying that?
Let's Play.
Go watch the Let's Play.
YouTube.com/kindafunnygames.
God damn it, it's a funny one.
Let's cut the feed.
Wait, really?